What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is November 30, 2023. It is a Thursday, 8:42 a.m. and we're closed for the day. Hey, what's up, guys? Been a little bit since I made another video, but here I am, and I want to make a little something for you guys. And you know, it's been very, very busy and awesome for me recently. I didn't know I was gonna get to this point this quick, although I planned for it, but it just like when you get there, you're like, wow, I did it, you know. So you know, this channel is about tire shop business and multiple streams of income. And I really like mainly the rentals from real estate rentals. When it comes to streams of income, each unit, I pretty much labeled it as a stream of income, because every single unit that pays every single month, you actually make a little bit of money from it. But there's a lot more to the story, right? So not just cash flow. Yeah, so what's going on is, as you can see, when it comes to the tire shop, there's a whole bunch of empty holes, as in a lot of tires have sold, right? So you see all these racks. Like a few months ago, it was packed with tires. Everything was filled. There's not even one tire on these two racks up there. But every single row, everything was filled. Everything, I made sure of that, and I made a video. Everything was packed. I wanted to see how the tire shop looked with everything being packed with tires, and I accomplished that. And one day I'll get there again. Right now is not the time. Right now is the time to become liquid with cash for me, right? So what that is when it's time to buy another property, you have to have as much cash as possible everywhere showing, for the banks can be happy to lend you money, right? It could be the difference between getting a property and not getting a property, because when you purchase a property, you need to have 6 months reserves of the mortgage payment. You need to pay the closing costs, and that includes appraisals, it includes the lender's fees, the insurance of the title insurance, that includes escrow, I mean everything. Like you know, when you do a loan, it costs you about what, 20 grand nowadays, right? So it includes that, and you gotta have your big down payment, right? Nowadays you gotta have a big down payment, unless you can find ways around that, which is very hard. But it looks like from so much digging, I think I found the way. But anyways, today I should be getting a phone call regarding this loan I'm talking about. And this loan will be able to give me, I mean this phone call will be able to give me the information of how much is the interest rate, how much is the down payment, how much is the term, how long, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, whatever it is. And I kind of made up my plan, my mind already, what I want to do. And I think it's a very good plan for me, which is, if I get something not so big at the moment, in this case I like a 5-unit building in Bakersfield, then I will be able to have extra money, and for this other reason I will tell you about. So again, that's why I love real estate, man. There's so many things you can do. So I recently just hired an architect to build 2 more units on my 8-unit complex. So it will make it a 10-plex. A 10-plex, right? So it was very hard to find this person. I talked to a lot of people and they all like sucked. And I ran into somebody in my hometown, and he recommended this person. And yeah, I talked to this person and they know their stuff. And actually the price that they're gonna charge me is not that much. It's a good price. It's not a little bit, but to me it was like when I talked to him, he told me the price and we're talking, and then I was like, okay, what it includes and all that. And then I'm like, all right, cool, you know what? Let's do it. I did not hesitate. I didn't hesitate because I knew, first of all, it's hard to find somebody to work nowadays. And second, I wanted to have myself to commit to something that I know what I gotta work now towards, which is build 2 more ADUs, which is build 2 units, right? And that has cost to it. Paperwork has cost. City has cost. There's a land surveyor that has cost. There's like the phase 1 environmental guys that have a cost. So all that stuff, you know, is gonna be, you know, it ain't crazy money. Like, you know, a few thousand here, a few thousand there for each person, right? A few thousand here for the city. A few, you know, it's over 10 grand for this guy, architect. And then we go to the building phase, right? And then that's gonna cost you the most amount of money, the materials and then the laborers. So I'm going to actually, I already know somebody that I'm interested in him doing the work, and let's do it. So this is just the starting phase also, just with this project, but I want to talk to him about building on other properties I have, and I didn't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want him to think, oh yeah, this guy's not for real. So I wanted him just to focus on that for now. Next time we talk, I'll mention it to him, and we can talk about other properties. And then I'll get committed to those projects, and then I'll like, okay, now I know how much money I'm gonna need by these dates, so I gotta make sure this, you know, I work my ass off, right? Not only that, like, you know, make sure I have my finances in order that I currently have ready for that, and make sure I don't do something like buy an expensive car, right? Because you know, there's a lot of tempting things in this world, and I call it the shiny object, you know? We call it the shiny object, like, oh yeah, like, you know, working towards the plans, and then all of a sudden something pops up and you're like, oh man, that's freaking badass, I want to buy that thing, man. Example, a car, right? I love cars. And I'm like, no, it's just, you know, calm down, you know? How about we use that money towards real estate and make some more money with that, right? And then later on, we'll have enough money for some toys. And by the way, I still got projects I need to build on my own cars, right? And actually the red Trans Am that you guys will see on the car lift is not here no more. If you can see it, it's at the car builder's place, and he's currently building it, and it should be done within 2 weeks. So I got that project going on, and that will be next, but that's next year. I don't know when, but it'll be next year. So I'm currently buying parts for that one right there, the Black Mamba, and we'll do that one. So now it's like, okay, you know what? Do not buy nothing else. You know, just tie my mind and just stick to the project of real estate, purchasing and building, right? Purchasing and building. You know, this stuff I have no idea about. Like, you know, as you keep going down the path and learning more, and you hang out with friends and you know, investors and that have goals similar to yours, again, real estate investing and business, then you'll start learning about these things. And you might be hearing me right now and saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna build and I'm gonna purchase another place. Like, oh, I wish I had that money, right? Well, I didn't have this money recently. It just comes when you're doing the right things, and when you look for it and you find it, you'll get it out. But like, I thought I was already stuck. Like, in the beginning of this year, I already projected myself. Okay, I'm like, by the end of like summer, when I acquire my new property, I'm gonna be stuck for years, and just all I'm gonna do is just work the tire shop and save until I get another project. Well, I was really wrong. I was able to find ways to pull out money out of my new acquisition property, the 8-unit, and I was able to learn during the whole time about building. And actually, that first of all, I learned that I can build, and second, learn about it. And loans, I learned a ton about loans this year, and I'm still currently learning. And that's how I was able to find this credit union that is so aggressive with purchasing. And just so I can share you, and again, anybody can do it, by the way. Like, even wherever part of the country you're at in the United States, if you look, you will find also something similar to what I'm about to tell you. 20% down payment, 5-year term, and 1.1 DSR. So that is super aggressive. I know a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but what I'm saying is that these people are willing to lend you 80% of the money, and they're actually willing to not look at the rents, what's coming into the property currently. They're willing to look at what it could be potentially rented for. And that is crazy. Like, I've never heard of that. But again, digging, I found this place. And it's like almost nobody does this kind of loans. But this credit union does, and I'm sure you can find the same wherever you're at. If you're gonna be buying 5 units and up, multifamily and up, right? So it just takes a lot of digging, guys. It took me, I don't know, long time. I don't know, many months of looking for this type of deal, but I found it, and it's just hard to believe. But if they're willing to do it, I'm willing to do it too. Let's go. Let's buy another property, right? They're gonna lend me the majority of the money aggressively like that. All right, cool. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make those rents stronger, get better quality tenants, improve the property, and I want to build an ADU there, right? So that's the whole thing. Is like, what's your strategy? And I feel that that's my strategy that works best, is to buy a property that has already a little bit piece of land that you're able to build minimum one more, and that one gives you a lot of value, that when it comes down to refinancing or selling the property, you're gonna have enough equity to do whatever you want with the property. And and that's real estate investing right there. You can keep it and refinance it at the end of 5 years and pull your money out, or you can, during the process, pull out a private money loan, or it's called a second, right? A second mortgage. Or you can do my favorite move, is the 1031, the 1031 exchange into buying something bigger. So you have enough equity to put down on the next property, which is the most awesomest thing in the world, by the way. You're gonna buy a property, and all your efforts from the past property, just rolls over to the new one. You pay no taxes there at that moment. You don't pay no taxes. Your taxes just get rolled over for the future, but you pay no taxes on the 1031 exchange currently, and you're able to you just have your money that you need for reserves and your closing costs, to get that loan and get something bigger. which it doesn't take a lot of money, by the way, because you already have the down payment there. The majority of the money is already currently at that one property, right? So that is a very awesome move. And but whatever happens, you know, the plans always change. It's good to know you have those options. So the point is, like, I just love the real estate business, but it's not possible for me without the tire shop business. So that's why you see like all these like empty racks, and you're like, what happened? Well, they sell, right? They sell, and it's like, I don't buy more because I need to be as liquid as possible, so the banks can look at me and like, oh yeah, like, let's give them the loan easily. And which is happening, by the way, easily right now. They're looking at my stuff. They're looking at, you know, how much money I have in the bank. They're looking at my income of the shop. They're looking at my income of the rental properties. And they look at all that, and you're like, okay, well, this guy easily can I get it? Go ahead, no problem. If I was like thinner in here, thinner in there, whatever, then they're gonna be like, you know what? We can't do it. You know, we need more money over here, or you got to come up with money somehow, go ask friends or family or something, so they can give you money as a gift. You know, you close, and then later on you pay them back whatever you got to do, right? But I don't want to do that. You know, I just got to handle my own business, right? If I would need to, I would probably have to do that, but I'm not nearly in that position. I'm way well off when it comes to my next purchase. So not this time, maybe in the future, but I haven't had to do that yet. Okay, so yeah, the tire shop business, very consistent. It's every day, it's busy, and it's starting to get darker here in SoCal. So right around like 5, it's already dark. So what I noticed is that last hour when it's dark, we don't get much business at all. You know, it just, you know, it's kind of like a wasted hour, kind of. Recently it has been like that, but the rest of the day is busy. It's good. I noticed, you know, right now people don't want to come out at night, and it's getting a little cooler too. So, you know, people don't like that. So that's the only thing I noticed when it comes to the sales dropping when it's at dark at night. But during the day, it's fine. We get a lot of sales, profitable sales, new tires, discounted tires, used tires. It's just, you know, normal business, right? I love the tire shop business, and we're gonna continue doing this thing, right? What can I tell you about the tire shop business? It's the same old thing for me recently, but you know, just you know, keep you know, keep investing back in the business. Like I'm talking about the racks that are empty, but I actually did put an order in yesterday, so I'm getting some tires in. I just made like, just give me some, give me like a few hundred, you know, and so they're gonna come in tomorrow, so we'll have some in. But I just wanted to show you right now. Look at my racks, right? But anyway, invest back in the business, and help people with, you know, what you can help them with. You know, whatever, you know, here and there, you can give them free, you know, whatever they need. Just, you know, hook them up with other people, right? Like, oh, do you know this person that can do this? You know, a person that can do that. Whatever, you know, just hook them up with like that. Rim crack, or, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. I need a mechanic, and oh yeah, my boy next door, you know, it's really good. People will truly appreciate that. But you know, you're really here just to, you know, I'll put on this earth. I feel like, you know, you gotta be helping people regardless, whether there's money involved or not, you know. So I've been truly blessed this year, and people helping me out with information. And they came at a really good time. I wish I learned about this stuff a lot earlier. I would have, you know, taken different paths. But regardless, I still got my properties that I've done in the past, and I can do different strategies so I can get bigger and stronger with finances. But the point is, like, you know, learning from people, myself, I've also like gotten a lot of help too. You know, it's not like I researched it on my own and found out on the internet and I'm like, oh, this is the path. Nah, I've actually know people that did help me out, guide me and stuff, and then so like they can, so I can go further ahead, and yeah, it's been a blessing too. So I feel like, you know, we gotta give back too, you know, whatever we can to anybody. You know, hey, I need a ride somewhere. Let's go. I have time. Let's go. Right? If I don't got time, I'm saying no, I can't do it. Right? But if you know I got time, I'm down to do it. So another thing, after this video, I'm gonna go get a my massage that I get, which is some guy who specializes in nerves. And what happens is that you work hard and you get like real stiff, and then you get a little crooked. Like if you play basketball, you know, you tweak a little bit, and you know, like, so you need to hey, I didn't even notice those. So you need to get massages regularly, especially if you're older. Like if you're younger, it doesn't matter. You're young, you can move around fast, and you're cool. It'll help if you do it if you're young too, but in reality, when you're older, like when you're in your 40s and up, then you know, you get slower, and it's like I don't feel how I used to, and the thing is that it builds up with time, right? Like you get a little, like your spine comes a little bit crooked, your nerves get a little bit tangled or whatever, and then you don't know it, you just live it like that. But you know, if you find someone that can specialize in like straighten out your nerves from head to toe, then you're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna feel like after the week, because you're gonna be in pain for a week, and then after that week you're gonna be like, man, like this feels way better. I can recover now, and yeah, after that you start recovering and getting straighter, and then you're able to walk faster, you're able to stand up straighter, and you're able to like not be in pain. So like if you get home, guys, if you guys work really hard at tire shop business, and you get home and you're really freaking tired, like all you can do is just get home and then watch TV and recover, do whatever you gotta do, massage your legs, you get the gun and massage your legs that way, whatever it is. Guys, I've been there, and let me tell you what I've learned. That is because your muscles need a rest. Your muscles need recovery. And yes, I understand too, you cannot stop working because the tire shop business does not stop working, and you have to continue to work. And what I found out is that if you get massages like this, like I'm talking about the type that hurts, like you're like in pain, right? Those massages, like they push your freaking nerves. You're like, oh shit, my freaking feet hurt, right? You just gotta take the pain, right? But what I learned is that if you do that, your nerves will relax, your muscles will relax, and you're gonna be able to like not be in pain at night. Again, I know you're on your feet all day and your calves hurt. Trust me too. I'm actually sore right now, but I'm sore because I played basketball though. That's how much progress I've been having recently with my health. Is now I'm able to play basketball, man. Just imagine that. I played actually yesterday. I played 3 games of 2-on-2, and that's hard, 2-on-2. If you play in 4-on-4, it's easier. But the last time before that, I played 4 games, and so that's huge. Like for me, I wasn't able to play basketball before because I was so beat up. But it's a long story why, my back and all that stuff, right? But it's taking a lot of recovery needed, and you got to do it. You know, let's say you put like 1 year, you got to put in work, and then after that you're like feeling better, but you got to put another year of work to get even way better. That's how long it takes to recover, guys. If you're sitting down and you're hurting, like your calves hurt and your legs hurt or whatever, whatever age you are, even if you're older in your 50s or whatever, you gotta understand, you gotta like work on your nerves, you gotta work on your muscles. And I'm not talking about me, like, I'm not talking about like you do it yourself. You gotta have people that do it, like guys that specialize in that, and watch you recover. And I'm not talking about, oh yeah, like you're gonna be playing basketball. What I'm saying is, you're gonna not have that pain. And when you're working and walking during the day at the tire shop, you're not gonna be in pain, and you're gonna be able to walk faster, and you're gonna feel lighter. And you're not. And when you turn, by the way, like when you're turning, you know how you gotta twist here and there. You don't have that little pain that you have, like that lingering little pain. It's gonna be like a smooth, like turn, and like no pain. You're gonna be like, man, this is awesome. So highly recommend, guys, if you guys are in that situation. I've been there, trust me. And you know, from man to man, you gotta take care of each other, right? You gotta go and find these people. It's gonna be hard to find though. It took me years to find this guy right here. You can find really good guys here and there, and that'll be good enough. But keep searching, you'll find somebody that's badass, and you're gonna be like, wow, this guy just changed my life. And yeah, it's what happened to me. Every time I get massaged this way, I just feel more and more recouped. It's not a one-time thing. Yeah, they might say that, but no, it's gonna take like 10 of these massages in, like, you know, in a year and a half. Because it's gonna be every couple months you're gonna have time to do this thing, right? But you know, just trust me on that one. If you're listening to this video right now, it's like a reminder. Look for somebody that can massage me, because it's gonna make a big difference in my tire shop life. All right, here we go. So it is a few minutes in this video, and luckily for you guys, I have more time to talk. You know, I'd like to go eat after this, but it's not a must. I'd rather be on my focus on what I'm trying to do is go get that massage. All right, so when it comes to online sales, right now it's very, very good. I don't even post. If I post, I'll make more money, but my mind is not on that right now. My mind is on trying to get this loan and focus on everything they need, and looking at properties every single day, becoming a master of my market, which is Bakersfield, California. I feel that that's a ton of potential there, and that's why I want to continue to purchase properties over there. But when it comes to the sales, you know, I've helped people with their, you know, hey, do this, do that, and they've done it, and they got great results. And I'm just like, that is never going away. Like, we could go our whole lifetime putting things on like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, and just continue to make sales, and profitable sales, by the way. And I don't see no end in sight, right? Which is a very good thing for all of us. You know, all of us that, you know, that work hard, that want to make more money. There it is. Like, you want to make more money? Go ahead and post on OfferUp, on a Facebook Marketplace, wherever you like to post your used tires for sale. You can put new ones too, but I feel that the new ones take a little bit longer to sell, you know, and there's less profit margin on it. So if you go for the used ones, you're able to sell them faster and make more money on them. So that's my thoughts on that. So pretty much put used tires for sale online, and they sell fast, and by the way, they come to you, so you don't gotta go deliver. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but the way it works is they come to you, you mount them on their car, balance. If they want to just take the tires, go ahead, give them a little break on the price. But you know, I've done a few sales recently that just come to pick up the tires, and hey, I'm happy. You know, they even pay me full price. But you know, I guess some people can't read the ads, right? I don't know. It's just like they ask the same questions that the answer's already on the ad. Is like, I don't mind answering them, you know, no problem. Just come by them and shit, you know. But yeah, so it's been very good with the online sales. I've seen it. I just made a few sales myself, but I'm not big on that no more. it's all about what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? If you want to do online sales, tires, you know, or if you're barely beginning, you have a lot of time, you know, you probably want to focus on that just to make sure you have money to pay the rent and make sure you have money to pay all the expenses and put food on the table. You're not gonna make any like referrals off of that. Like, oh yeah, that online sale guy referred to you a really good customer, and then they came. Nah, and then they, you know, from now on they make shopping on your tire shop. No, it's more like 1 out of 10 guys are gonna give you a referral. They're gonna send somebody and they're gonna buy, and you know, or 1 out of 10 guys is gonna come back. So it's not a good way to build your business. I tried to do that for years, and all I did was just made a bunch of money through sales and not much referrals, just one here and there or whatever. But when I focus more on the tire shop business, like they're supposed to, making sales at the tire shop from people coming in, then that was the way that I was able to build a very strong business. And I was able to make a strong business with regular tires like these right here, not from like the all-terrain and the mud-terrain tires, or not from the, you know, the muscle car tires. Yes, we get those in still, and yes, it's profitable, but in reality, there's not a lot of tires of those that you can keep selling over and over and over use. And but there's a lot of these, or a lot of regular tires. So then you focus on those, like you focus on the cars that are a lot of them on the road, so they can keep coming in and coming in, compared to like, oh yeah, I made a big sale on a Camaro, you know? That's it. Like, you're not gonna see that Camaro for like till they need tires again. And it's only that one car. It's not like, yeah, you made a couple sales on these same whatever, these Kias or whatever, and then the Kias, there's a bunch of Kias that need the same, that have the same problem. The tires keep wearing in a certain way or whatever it is. Whatever car manufacturer does that, you know. That's the way I prefer to go than to like do the online stuff. But anyways, it's regardless that even though me, you know, year 20 something in the business, I still do the online stuff. I still like to make sales online. And when and when people need to like learn how to make money, like they when they tell me, oh yeah, I want a second hustle, right? I want, you know, a side hustle. Then I start telling them, well, look, check it out. This is how this works. This is how online sales work. I love tires. You can do whatever you want, with whatever kind of item you like. But if you want to sell tires, go ahead. You know, I'll help you out this way too. But you know, this is what you got to do, and you do it, and you get a result, and you make money. And yeah, I see people do it throughout the years, over and over. Some people, most people have quit, by the way. They just learned how to do it. They wanted to make some money, and they quit. You know, recently, just the people have teach how to do this. They're the, you know, they're still doing it, but it's, you know, they haven't been doing it for that long, right? You know, when it comes to changing the sizes is one of the big things I do for sales. So if somebody has like just an example, a 225, 75, 15, I'll offer the 235, 75, 15s because I have them here at, you know, Goodyear's at a good price. You know, I sell them for about $115 each tire, installed, balance, everything, plus tax. And yeah, they love it, and they buy them, and they buy them, and they buy them, and they buy them. And I don't have to keep the other size in stock, so I have to. So I'll save money by not stocking the 225. Instead, I'll buy like extra sets of 235 75s, and I'll switch the size, and it looks a little better when it's bigger, in my opinion, on those cars, little trucks. And it looks cool, you know, that design is cool, and you get them at a very good price. And mainly, you don't gotta have the other one in stock. You know, oh, a 225, 75, 15 customer came in. I don't need to have that one in stock. I'll just have these, put them on, happy, let's go. And I'll buy more of the same ones over here. But it just goes to show, like, you can do that with any size, by the way. I made an example of one size. You can make that with any size you want. Just gotta go little wider in the front number, and it just goes a little bit taller, a little bit wider. So if you have like if a customer has 275 35 18s and they don't and if I don't have them, I do, but if I don't have them, then I'll recommend the 285 35 18s, and a little bit taller, a little bit wider. Not much, but I got them in stock. Put them on, offer them, let's go, and make some money, and the customer leaves happy, very happy, because we got them at a good price when they're at a discount tire price. So yeah, I mean, a lot of things been going on. I just wanted to share a couple things with you, and it's been very, very good, and I want to just share more things, and I'll let you go for now, but we'll talk. We'll see you guys next time. Mamba out.